Art direction is often what gives a game its own identity, creating worlds that feel unique regardless of genre. From stylized fantasy adventures and dark horror experiences to futuristic cities and cinematic action games, these upcoming titles are taking creative approaches that immediately stand out. Here are 14 upcoming games with stunning art direction worth keeping an eye on.
When we found you half dead on the side of the road.
Nekome Nazi Hunter blends stylish action with an unusual alternate history setting, encouraging aggressive combat while rewarding quick movement and smart positioning. Fast encounters and varied enemy types keep the action constantly evolving. As new abilities and equipment become available, combat opens up with more ways to approach each encounter. Exploration also rewards players with upgrades and hidden areas that support long-term progression.
In my culture, there's a word for revenge. We call it Nekome. I've seen what that rage can do to a man. It eats you alive. But I understand the Nazis have taken everything from us. So go on, my boy. Kill them all.
The next chapter of Senua's journey continues to combine cinematic storytelling with intense melee combat and environmental exploration. Every encounter places emphasis on timing, positioning, and understanding enemy behavior, rather than simply overwhelming opponents. Exploration is supported by environmental puzzles and carefully designed locations that gradually reveal more of the world. Character progression is closely tied to the story, creating a steady sense of growth throughout the adventure.
And some binds cannot be broken. Accept what waits for you.
Yet. Remember.
No Law drops players into a brutal world where survival depends on adapting to constantly changing situations. Combat, exploration, and resource management work together to create a steady progression loop. Expanding equipment and unlocking new abilities provide more options as tougher challenges begin to appear. Every step forward encourages players to balance risk with reward.
Called Port Desire.
We need to make everything from scratch. And the more we build, the more things are interconnected. And if you are the type of player that you will actually stop in the shop and you will look at the missing dog poster on the counter and you will start to puzzle things together. Like there are so many little stories all over the world.
So while Port Desire is lawless, there is still some kind of order, because there's this outer nation military force in the city called the Peacekeepers. They are there to keep everything just as it is, because it plays in the interest of greater powers. But they are still at odds with the gangsters and the mayors running the city in their way. If you want to dig deeper into that, what is it, why is it, and why does this make the gardener so angry? That is for you to uncover.
Environmental storytelling is extremely important for us because it allows us to tell the history of Port Desire. We try to make the city feel very vertical. That means both in how you see the city, but also that you can utilize like rooftops as part of your path around.
Cyberpunk for us is the perfect playground where we can be pretty ridiculous and over the top at times, but at the same time keeping it pretty grounded.
You're ready for the challenge and the reward of opening your very own.
Join Us focuses on psychological horror through exploration, investigation, and slowly uncovering the mysteries hidden within its unsettling world. Rather than relying on constant action, the game builds tension through atmosphere and discovery. Each new location introduces fresh clues and unexpected encounters that gradually piece together the larger narrative. Careful observation becomes just as important as making progress.
Even if they don't know it yet.
But our love just can't be stopped. Nothing can beat us, nothing can break.
Build a cult, and I will shield you from the apocalypse. Join us. Join us.
Nothing can stop our love.
Exodus is a science fiction RPG centered around exploration, companion-driven storytelling, and meaningful choices across distant star systems. Missions often lead to new planets where different factions, challenges, and opportunities shape the journey. Character progression comes through upgrading equipment, developing abilities, and strengthening relationships with companions. Decisions made throughout the adventure can also influence how the story unfolds.
Venturing on dangerous missions deep into space, in search of powerful alien remnants that can save your dying homeworld. You'll journey to deadly planets, derelict ships, and the remains of lost worlds, while using your wits and teamwork to survive the terrifying creatures that try to stop you. Along the way, you'll choose who to fight beside, who to fall for, and who to leave behind. You play as June Aslan, a lowly salvager living on the outskirts of Leiden. This is where his story begins, alongside his awakened friend Houston.
June, hey, come on.
Houston?
I'm here. Are you?
Yeah, I think so.
June was orphaned from a once powerful family. He has a unique and mysterious genetic trait that lets him interact with ancient celestial technology. And it's this trait which might be the key to saving your home planet.
Shit. It really works.
Salvager's dream.
You'll be able to customize your June as a male or female with several options to adjust your appearance. At the start of the game, you'll also choose your character's initial alignment, either a virtuous paladin or an ambitious immortal.
Drop your weapons. Get on the ground.
Lev, don't be stupid. They've got a combat mech.
Drop your weapons now.
These choices will shape your character and change how the world responds to you.
Listen to your friend and let this go.
Not gonna happen, you mercenary scum.
Let's check out some work-in-progress gameplay so you can get a feel for the systems, storytelling, choices, and characters that make up Exodus. The first two companions you meet are Elise and Tom. Elise is an impatient mech pilot that loves to blow stuff up and leans into brute force. Tom is an experienced traveler who helps teach June the ropes. He tends to be more cautious and provides June with moral perspective. Let's join them as they start a new salvage mission.
All loaded up?
Gears in storage, my lovely suit. Good to go.
Where's Tom?
Last minute prep, or drinking. Probably both.
Does he do that often? Drinking right before a job?
Man's got his vices, but he gets shit done, okay? Nothing else to say.
Good. You made it. Let's hop on.
Throughout your journey, you'll team up with a diverse crew of companions, like Salt, an awakened octopus.
We got your back, June. You too, Salt.
Not necessary. If you die, I leave. Contract void.
Wow. You don't mince words, do you?
It's an octo thing. You'll get used to it.
All right. Time to move out.
You'll also meet other interesting characters, like the mysterious C.C. Orlev, voiced by Matthew McConaughey.
Howdy, friend. Strange times we find ourselves in. Named C.C. Orlev.
In this scene, Cece helps out June by giving him a recycler upgrade. With the new modification added, let's see how we can put it to good use in combat.
June, what's it look like in there?
A lot of mercs, but I think I can thin a few of them out without being seen.
We got your back, June. Things go bad? We'll kick in that door and come running.
How you engage the enemy is up to you. In this encounter, June has to deal with a deadly turret, along with Lycan, the leader of the Fire Eaters. He's heavily protected, and things could get out of hand quick. Let's use this new recycler mod to stealthily take out some enemies and make things a bit easier.
Crazy about the way I'm running things now. You whining that better fall in line, or I'll start taking fingers.
Next, let's use the scramble cloak to sneak up on some enemies.
Lothar was a shit leader. No vision, no discipline. We're going to do things different now that I'm in charge. First step, cutting out the deadwood. You all better start earning your keep.
This turret is protected with heavy armor. Let's toss a thruster grenade to deal massive damage. That did the trick. We now catch up to the team having made it to the salvage. However, rival mercenaries have already staked their claim.
Gotta hand it to you. Never thought you pricks would make it this far. Too bad you reached the end of the road.
We're just getting started. Making it past your friends was a breeze. I hope you're more of a challenge.
We've got control of the auto cannon. How's that for a challenge?
Okay, that is going to be difficult.
June and team have managed to push through the enemy defenses to the control room and now face a pivotal choice.
June, time to do your thing.
I'm in. Taking the guns offline now.
Wait. This is a control room, right? Should be a way to open the airlock doors. Blast all those damn mercs out into space in one shot.
Whoa, hold on. There could be dock workers and maintenance crew in there. We can't just vent the airlock.
Fuck that! We're gonna walk up there to verify who's a merc and who's a zealot dock worker who might just kill us on sight anyway?
Tom's right. We can't be reckless when lives are at stake.
But you don't mind putting our lives at risk?
I'd rather die in a fair fight than risk killing a single innocent bystander.
Whatever. I could use some more target practice anyway.
Let's move. We've given the mercs too much of a head start already.
As you travel across the cluster, you will hear stories of those who have been affected by time, like Tom's account of why he can never go home.
You know the strangest part of being out here?
Years have already passed on Leiden.
Exactly. Spend a few hours on this world, a few days, a few weeks. It's all the same for the people back home.
In between missions, you'll journey back to Persepolis, your primary hub and a major city on Leiden for both humans and Awakened.
Good morning. Afternoon? I forget. Regardless, nice to meet you.
You forget?
Ah, you're doing the thing.
The elephant forgot something. Is it better or worse if I notice or not?
Here, you'll embark on new missions, experience how your choices shape the world around you, and meet new companions, like Phaedra Nath, a genius scientist and technician who's eager to help.
Oh, I'm sorry. The lights, you need them, don't you?
And you don't?
No. The eyes, they don't work. So I built my own. Spectrum's different. External light sources are irrelevant, but it's close enough to what you would call, sight. Impressive. The rot's grown vicious, and it's only getting worse. People call it radiation, decay, but it's so much more than that. It rewrites celestial programming, intelligently, adaptively.
Intelligently? Like it's alive?
Your homeworld of Leiden is facing extinction due to a celestial virus called the Rot. You'll need to travel across the Centauri cluster in search of a possible cure. Phaedra's grandfather was a legendary traveler named Elijah Nath. He left Leiden to investigate the Rot before disappearing decades ago. You travel with Phaedra to a planet called Sang, hoping to find some trace of his discoveries.
I must thank you for this opportunity, June, for allowing me to be part of this.
No point in waiting around. Next stop, Sang.
Sang is a rocky exoplanet covered in a sulfurous atmosphere. You'll need to traverse across the deadly terrain to discover the ancient ruins where Elijah's ship crashed.
Oh, wow. Not a dead moon at all. Okay, there were Celestials here once. How remarkable.
Along with Phaedra, we've decided to bring Salt. Her long-range sniper rifle and abilities that specialize in confusing enemies should come in handy.
Limestone deposits on those rocks in the center of the lake. If I can get there, I should be able to make a path across.
Right, perfect. I suppose we'll just, wait, here. Sang has always been extremely volatile. Completely unideal for civilization, even during the age of the Detoneer. Incredible. Your induction clearly shapes the limestone itself, but what dictates the extent? Oh, so many questions and possibilities. This is already shaping up to be a most fortuitous partnership. Early travelers explored this moon, but they never reported anything of interest. The ones that survived, anyway. Of course, there have always been rumors in certain circles that one of the Detoneer factions may have hidden caches of treasure here. What kind of ghost is that?
I don't know, but I'd wager it's not friendly.
The number of ghosts is not decreasing. Interesting. That door is also celestial. It looks like... Yes, this is definitely Truth Seeker architecture. I might be able to use my drone to open this door. Shall I try? This is an incredible discovery, So little of Sang has been explored. Because it's, so hostile. But now we can confirm that the Detoneer Celestial did have a presence here.
During missions, June will discover ancient technologies that upgrade his gauntlet, a powerful artifact passed down to him from his father. Once upgraded, it unlocks new possibilities for both traversal and combat.
Any idea what this is?
I can't decipher it, but clearly this artifact was held in great reverence. June, be careful. A celestial technology can affect human bodies in unexpected ways. Are you all right?
I'm fine. This took me by surprise. I've never felt anything so powerful. Let's see if this gets us past that bramble.
Here we see June acquiring Lance, a powerful new gauntlet ability that can pierce and destroy bramble, a byproduct of the rot. After pushing deeper into Sang, they learn a shocking truth. Phaedra's grandfather is still alive and guarding a terrible secret.
You were warned. I told you to turn back. I told you there was nothing here for you but death. You've seen too much now. Stupid, stubborn children.
Elijah has unleashed a corrupted and extremely powerful war machine on the team. With the construct defeated, June and Phaedra must now confront Elijah, hoping to persuade him to share the secrets contained in Sang. Without this information, Leiden will be destroyed by the rot.
This place is forbidden. I warned you not to come here.
Throw away your legacy.
Phaedra!
Elijah, please. Whatever you are afraid of, the answer isn't more bloodshed.
I made a promise. A solemn oath. I cannot stop you from claiming the secrets of this world. But my dynasty will be no part of this.
Elijah, what are you doing?
The Nath bloodline ends here, my child. With me and with you. I will take our dynasty to the grave rather than allow it to fall to the sway of Orion's spawn.
I don't want to kill you. Drop your weapon and this doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
But my dynasty ends here.
This has been a small peek into the larger world of Exodus. We're in the final stretch of development now, and we'll be sharing more details all the way up to launch. In the meantime, wishlist on your favorite platform now and become a traveler today.
Alien. Isolation 2 continues to emphasize stealth and survival over direct combat, forcing players to think carefully before every move. Searching abandoned environments for supplies while avoiding deadly threats remains central to the experience. Exploration rewards careful observation with valuable resources and alternate paths through dangerous locations. Every encounter creates tension by making survival feel uncertain from beginning to end.
大きな損失よ。こんな失態を見逃す会社ではない。これは最後のチャンス。Do you understand? Yes. I understand.
The Lost Wild combines survival mechanics with exploration through environments inhabited by prehistoric creatures. Understanding the behavior of wildlife becomes just as important as gathering resources and finding safe routes forward. Progress comes through careful preparation and adapting to increasingly dangerous situations. Every expedition offers new discoveries while introducing fresh survival challenges.
Which is the Diplodocus.
Here. I don't know if I can do this.
You need to keep moving. You have no other choice.
There's always a choice.
Become a legendary Turok warrior.
Turok Origins expands the series with cooperative gameplay, large-scale battles, and a world filled with prehistoric creatures. Combat encourages players to make use of different weapons and abilities while working together against powerful enemies. Exploration unlocks new equipment, upgrades, and hidden locations that strengthen progression throughout the adventure. Every mission introduces tougher encounters that reward preparation and teamwork.
Special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat. As you venture across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity.
DEFECT takes place inside a sprawling, futuristic city where action, mobility, and player choice shape every mission. Different approaches can be used to complete objectives, allowing players to adapt their strategy depending on the situation. As new equipment and abilities become available, more options open for both combat and exploration. The city's interconnected design also encourages discovering new routes and opportunities.
Green light, 50 seconds. The system approves infiltration and data harvest. High-value criminal elements control the entire block between Figueroa and Lincoln. Multiple suspects in the stacks. Infiltrate and harvest. I will guide you in. Serve and protect. and the system will set you free. Once you're inside, apprehend and pursue all suspects. The system requires you monitor all fellow officers for deviation. It is your sworn duty to report any agitation, any disobedience, any emotion. The system is always watching.
Kill every one of you.
Foolish idiot. Welcome to the grinder. You think you're brave? Law-abiding citizens, we have guests. 10 floors up for the first slug to bring me to head. If you want to live through the night, stay the fuck out of our way.
That's the first data drive. Marked.
Running a bypass.
Stealth wall. Deployed.
Suspect inside is jamming our system access. Breach and clear the apartment. Weapons hot.
Get your hands up! Breathe!
Let me see her!
No hesitation.
Please help! Subject down! What did they promise you? Freedom? Family?
There are 2 more data cubes on this block.
The system knows you're one of us.
I'm not going down!
Cover me!
Prosecute. With extreme prejudice.
Fuck you, man!
Consciousness transfer approved.
No! Please, I just need to get up to floor 60.
Alameda PD is tracking multiple gang units converging on your position. Floor 80 and above are locked down. Data cubes will access the system mainframe. Wipe the drive and reboot the block.
Useless bastards! Check in the monsters! I want to skin the lion! Now swallow fucking Tell the system we're the lords. What did they promise you? Freedom. Family. The system knows you're one of us.
The Mound. Omen of Cthulhu combines survival horror with cooperative exploration inspired by cosmic horror. Dangerous expeditions require teamwork, resource management, and careful planning to survive increasingly unpredictable threats. Each journey presents new dangers, while rewarding players who work together and prepare for the unknown. The focus remains on overcoming hostile environments, rather than relying solely on combat.
Experience and key features. You'll learn how to prepare for your expedition, dive into the unknown, and how the game will twist your mind to sabotage your group's efforts. The Mound is a 4-player co-op horror game set in a 16th century South American cursed jungle inspired by Lovecraft's creations. It puts you and your friends in the shoes of a group of desperate explorers on a galleon whose captain has dropped anchor off these shores. He has work for those bold enough to venture deep into the jungle. Together, you will explore, gather treasures, and try to find the entrance to the Mound, rumored to hold treasure beyond imagination, and get back to the galleon before the jungle claims you. Not only will you face danger and unspeakable monsters, you also risk being drawn deep in madness. Thankfully, the galleon is a safe place that will let you organize before your expedition. Gather your fellow explorers and sign a contract with the captain to receive your gear. Musket, crossbow, sword, oil lamp, reviving salt, split the gear, pick up any additional equipment you may need, and get into the rowboat. Once on the mainland, join forces to fulfill the captain's expectations, bringing back treasure, gathering food for the crew, or rescuing lost explorers. Don't forget what brings you to this hostile land. The jungle is divided into large open areas, connected through old forts abandoned by previous expeditions. Recovering their logbook will unlock these forts as starting points for future runs, letting you venture ever deeper into the unknown. The proximity voice chat is essential in adapting your approach and coordinating your actions. You may be looking for treasure, but the jungle has other plans. Each step in this dense and hostile territory is a risk. You are unwelcome here, and any sound you make, such as cracking a branch or firing your weapon, may awaken the jungle and the horrors it breeds. Only through mutual support will you survive the unspeakable Lovecraftian creatures lurking in the dark. But there are also unpredictable threats against which your weapons will be useless. The deeper you venture, the greater the toll on your sanity. The Mound is powered by a complex madness system that will lead you and your friends to doubt your own eyes and feelings. The curse triggers illusions and hallucinations. The world might seem drenched in blood, traps can be disguised like a mirage, your vision might be altered, leaving you to question your own sanity, while the jungle also tries to deceive you at every turn. In the jungle, sound is spatialized. Losing communication may be the greatest danger, as a friend who wanders off may return controlled by the jungle to hunt you down. The Mound is built for co-op from the ground up, with ever-evolved perils and outcomes. Each mission brings you closer to the long-coveted treasures you seek. Along the way, follow the accounts and tales, collecting clues about the Mound and the nightmarish mind-bending world it holds. But reaching the Mound is only the first step into the unknown. What lies behind its doors, and what we...
Stuntman Hollywood puts players behind the wheel for increasingly ambitious movie productions, where precision driving and perfect timing are essential. Every stunt introduces new obstacles that demand accuracy and quick decision-making. Completing larger productions unlocks more challenging sequences, bigger vehicles, and increasingly elaborate film sets. Progress depends on mastering each stunt while constantly pushing for better performances.
And cut! Great take. Think we got it.
Yep, roll playback.
Terminal War centers on tactical military operations, where planning ahead is just as important as reacting in the moment. Every mission encourages careful positioning, efficient use of resources, and adapting to changing battlefield conditions. Progression unlocks stronger equipment and larger-scale operations that introduce new strategic possibilities. Building an effective force becomes increasingly important as conflicts continue to grow.
向こうじゃアジア人ってんでのけ者にされて。
Stranger Than Heaven blends narrative-driven exploration with action inside a world filled with mystery and unexpected encounters. Every new location encourages players to uncover hidden stories while continuing their journey. Character progression, exploration, and world-building all work together to create a steady sense of discovery. The adventure constantly introduces new places that reward curiosity.
この剣にけじめをつけねえと、俺の人生始まらねえんだ。
We're all out of half and half.
We can only do an exchange.
No, breadsticks are extra.
I'm sorry, man.
Karen combines exploration with a story-driven adventure that gradually reveals the secrets surrounding its world. Moving through different environments encourages players to investigate their surroundings while uncovering new pieces of the narrative. Progression is tied to exploration and discovery, rewarding curiosity with new paths and meaningful encounters. Every step forward reveals more about the world and its mysteries.